Thursday's video, YouTube, you know what it is, my full set of custom tactics that I am currently using. Starting off with my ultra defensive. Now, I only use this really if my main formation that I use, which is my defensive, isn't really cutting it, and it is the 3-4-2-1. I'm using balanced on the defensive style, 45 on the width with 61 depth, definitely the way to go. For your cheapest and most reliable place to buy FC24 coins, check out mmoexp.com. Remember to use the code WOLF at the checkout for a massive 5% off your order. Link is down in the description below. Please go and check them out. The offense's build-up play and chance creation in the 3-4-2-1 is balanced and direct passing, my absolute bread and butter. 50 on the offensive width. I really like where the 3-4-2-1 is in general, where all the players are, so I don't really feel the need to change that when I'm using it. 6 players in the box, 2 corners and 2 free kicks like so. Custom tactics done. Let's get into the player instructions. Now, all 3 of my forwards in the 3-4-2-1 are on exactly the same thing, so that is stay central and getting behind on all 3 of my forwards. So stay central and getting behind on the right centre forward, the striker and the left centre forward. My left midfielder and my right midfielder, the only thing I actually put on them is come back on defence, and that is it. That's literally the only thing I put on. I have been experimenting with stay wide and stuff like that, but I just really like the fact that they are both on the default settings, and that is exactly the same on my left midfielder and my right midfielder in the 3-4-2-1. Both my central midfielders in the 3-4-2-1 are on stay back while attacking and cover centre. I don't feel the need at all to attack with my central midfielders. All 3 of my centre backs, completely default settings, stay back while attacking, normal interceptions and stick to position. And then last but not least, my goalkeeper comes for crosses and sweeper keeper. So that's my ultra defensive. The main formation that I use and probably have done all year is of course the 4-3-2-1. Yes, so my defensive. So minute 1 of the game, YouTube, I switch straight up into my 4-3-2-1, which is straight up into my defensive. I absolutely love the 4-3-2-1, YouTube. I really do think it is the best formation on the game. I'll have a very much in-depth 4-3-2-1 for you tomorrow with lots of gameplay clips, etc. So that will be live for you tomorrow. But at this moment in time, check out trustdice.wing. Link is down in the description below. Enjoy 8,000 plus crypto games, up to 20% cash back, fast withdrawal system, and a 24/7 live support. You do have popular games in the casino, and you also have a live casino if you do want to check it out. Link is down in the description below. Check them out. You can also use the sports section as well, whether it be the NBA, the Champions League, the Premier League, the Bundesliga, the NFL, La Liga, anything you want. So remember to check out trustdice.win. Link is down in the description below. You can easily sign up on the Trust Dice Win website. Link is down in the description below. All you have to do is press the sign up button up here in the top right hand corner. Type in your username, which of course mine will literally just be Connor Woolf. Once you have signed up, you will get this email and you will get this notification up on your screen. A verification email has been sent to your email address. Completing verification will get you below bonuses, so you will get some bonuses for signing up. So remember to hit that verification button in your email so then you can use it. Balanced on the defensive style, 45 on the defensive width. I do want to go a little bit more narrow in the 4-3-2-1, making us a little bit more defensively solid. 61 again on the depth. Yes, I'm not now using 71 depth. I don't really feel this necessary, and I've noticed when I'm using the 71 depth, I am actually conceding a lot more goals than when I lower the defensive depth down to 61, so that's why I'm now using 61. Balanced and direct passing, of course, your bread and butter. I again leave it on 50 width. I really like where my left centre forward and my right centre forward are, YouTube. I don't really feel it's necessary to change that. I like where all my players are in the 4-3-2-1, so I don't change it. 6 players in the box. Yes, 6 again. I normally play on 7, but I've noticed I've been conceding a lot more goals when I've got it on 7, so I've lowered it down to 6, and I'm conceding a lot less goals. 2 corners and 2 free kicks like so. Player instructions have never really changed in the 4-3-2-1, and again I will have a much more in-depth 4-3-2-1 for you tomorrow, where I go into a lot more in-depth with a lot more gameplay clips, etc. But for now, the striker, stay central and getting behind, your absolute bread and butter. The right centre forward, again, exactly the same as the striker, so stay central and getting behind. The left centre forward is then on comeback on defence to make us defend in a 4-4-2. So the left centre forward, when we don't have the ball, will drop into that left midfield of a 4-4-2. Left central midfielder, if any of you have ever used my 4-3-2-1, you will know how many goals and assists your left central midfielder gets for me. So balanced attack, get into the box for cross and cover centre. They get into the box for cross on the left central midfielder. Very, very, very important. Middle central midfielder is then on stay back while attacking and cover centre. That player is kind of like a traditional number 6, like a Rodri, who I'm using because they're getting red this weekend. Right central midfielder, completely default settings YouTube. I do not touch the right central midfielder at all. So balanced attack, balanced crossing runs, normal interceptions, stick to position and cover wing. The cover wing, very important, because as the left centre forward drops into that left midfield of a 4-4-2, the right central midfielder will drop ever so slightly out wide, but then as the left centre forward pushes back up into that left centre forward position, the right centre mid will come back inside. Right back, stay back while attacking and overlap on the run type, so that if he or she want to make a little bit of a forward run, it will be on the overlap, which is what I want. Both centre backs completely default settings, so stay back while attacking, normal interceptions and stick to position on both of them. And then my left back, very important, is then on join the attack and overlap YouTube. So my left back will provide us with a lot more width on that left hand side, and then goalkeeper comes for crosses and sweeper keeper. So that's the main formation I use. I do then have a 5-4-1, which I switch into very rarely, but sometimes I switch into it. I mainly actually switch into this when I'm playing against a really good opponent and I want to see out a lead, really. So balanced on the defensive style, 45 on the defensive width, and again 61 on the defensive depth. Balanced and direct passing, your absolute bread and butter YouTube, you should know that by now. 50 on the offensive width. I like where my players are anyway in the 5-4-1, so I don't really feel it's necessary to change that. 6 players in the box, 2 corners and 2 free kicks like so. The player instructions in the 5-4-1 are stay central and getting behind on the striker. The left midfielder and the right midfielder are on exactly the same, so come back on defence, cut inside, get in behind and get into the box for cross. Very, very, very important that you have your left midfielder and your right midfielder on that YouTube. So come back on defence, cut inside, get in behind and get into the box for cross. The right central midfielder is then on stay back while attacking and cover centre, and then the left central midfielder is on balanced attack and cover centre. So the left central midfielder will have a lot more licence to get forward. Of course, the left wing back and the right wing back in a 5-back formation are going to be on join the attack and overlap. Very much needed YouTube. So join the attack and overlap on both the left wing back and the right wing back. All 3 centre backs, completely default settings, stay back while attacking, normal interceptions and stick to position. And then last but not least, my goalkeeper comes for crosses and sweeper keeper. So they're the main 3 formations I use. I do then have a 4-2-2, which I switch into as a complete YOLO set of custom tactics on my ultra attacking. So very, very, very quickly with this YouTube, I'm not going to go into any detail really on this, because I literally only ever switch into it in the last 5-10 in-game minutes when I'm really, I really need to chase a lead. Constant pressure, 45 on the defensive width with 100 depth. Balanced and direct passing, 50 on the width. Have the players in the box and the corners and the free kicks all the way up YouTube, because we are on a complete YOLO set of this custom tactics. We need as much help as we can in the attacking third of the game. Both my strikers stay central and getting behind in the 4-2-2. That is it. My left-sided cam and my right-sided cam are on exactly the same. So stay forward and get into the box for cross, because remember, this is a YOLO set of custom tactics here on my ultra attacking. So again, we want as many players as we can get forward to really unsettle my opponent. My right sided CDM is then on balanced defense, balanced attack and cover center, and then the left sided CDM is on balanced defense, get forward and cover center. So the left sided CDM, very, very, very important that he needs to help out with the attacking side of the game. Both the left back and the right back are on exactly the same. Join the attack, aggressive interceptions and overlap, and that is exactly the same as my right back as well. Join the attack, aggressive interceptions and overlap. Both centre backs default settings though, and then goalkeeper comes for crosses and sweeper keeper. And that right there, YouTube, is my usual Thursday video for you, my full set of custom tactics that I'm currently using during Team of the Season. If you did enjoy this video, you know what to do. Drop it a like for me, drop a comment down below, and if you can please, YouTube, hit that subscribe button to my channel, that would mean the world to me. Thank you for watching. Peace out. One.